Hello, beautiful people. How are you doing? How's everything? Welcome back to our channel. We are the farming couples, and we really love you. Well, today we are on our we are on our potato plantation, and then we are applying fertilizer. This is the first time we are doing that this year. Even last year when we planted it, we did not apply anything. We did not apply anything, but we are not taking chances this year. We want to ensure that we do our due diligence so that we can actually expect a huge and a bountiful harvest. Of course, this is a fertilizer. You can see it. This is NPK 15 15 15 then 10.25. Then, of course, this is one of the best brands that you can get, and we got it from the makers of Golden Penny. That is a subsidiary of Flour Mills Nigeria Limited. Well, I intentionally mentioned the makers of this fertilizer that we are using, not because I want to advertise them or anything, but to tell you the need to actually work with a trusted brand. They need to work with a very trusted brand because it is essential. Because there are so many fake products out there, fake herbicide, fake pesticide, fake fertilizers, and then when you make the mistake of using all these fake things, it will really affect your harvest. In fact, it can wipe away the entire thing that you've labored to plant and all. Of course, we were victim of it last year when we bought some fake herbicide. So this year, once we don't trust you, once you don't trust the makers, we are not going to patronize you. So it is something that we are very intentional about, and then we've had it in mind that we will advise our viewers, our audience, to also take note of these things. So here we are. You can see them. They are applying the fertilizers already. They've applied it here. I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to ensure that the camera captures it. You can see. So it will work for it excellently well. You just look at the way it is. When we are harvesting it, we'll be able to show you the kind of result, if actually the fertilizer is making a difference or not, or we are just wasting our money, so that you'll be able to know. So follow us. You can see it. They've actually put it here. You can see it. So we are praying for rain so that as soon as possible, maybe after some few hours of applying it, when rain comes, then it will work effectively well. So apart from you yourself doing your due diligence, you still need to pray so that the God factor will not be left out of it. So have you ever applied fertilizer to your farm before? Can you tell us what the experience was like? Can you share your experience with us so that we can learn, so that we can discuss, so that we can learn, so that we can share views, Of course, we applied Super Grow about 3 weeks ago, and then there's no gainsaying that it also worked magic. You can see we just planted it 2 months ago, and you can see it's giving us something magical that we love to see. Something magical that we love to see. So when if you are committed to getting what you want to get, you will definitely get it. But you need commitment, you need consistency, so that you can get the desired result. Consistency, even if in your first investment you made a loss, of course the experience that you've gained is worth it. The experience that you've gained is enough to do something great for you. So don't just say, oh, because I didn't make gain. Of course, nobody wants to make a loss, but whatever it is, ensure that you are learning every step of the way, every part of the journey. Ensure that you are learning. It's very essential, it's crucial to learn. So you can see how they are doing it. You can see, not that I just throw it at it and all. You have to ensure that it touches the hip, not just you dropping it on the leaves. You can see that is sitting on the, what's it called, is sitting on the hip, which is very essential so that you're able to work for the potato. And another thing that I want to say is that we are planting it after 2 months of planting. We have other aspects of the farm that we are not going to apply it at the moment because we just planted it about 3 weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago. So it doesn't make sense. Of course, when you apply fertilizer at that stage, it's only going to work for the leaves. But after 2 months of planting, of course, the potato is already coming up. If I should use my hand to dig it now, you'll be able to see some small potatoes. So this fertilizer that we are applying, will basically work for the potato itself and not for the leaves. It will work for the potato itself and not for the leaves. So this is very essential that you know the strategies. So not just that you have money and then you want to farm and you are doing it anyhow. And if you do it anyhow, you get an anyhow result. And I'm very sure that I don't want to get an anyhow result. So it's very essential that you do the right thing and then you get the best result. Follow us for more tips. We are the farming couples. We love you. And for those that have patronized us for one thing or the other, of course, we sell potato vines, and some of our viewers have patronized us. Some of them can actually testify of the quality of our services. Of course, we have an integrity to protect, we have a reputation to defend, and we have our name to uphold. So this is very essential for us as a people. So you can see this aspect. We planted it less than 2 months ago, so we are not going to apply any fertilizer at this moment. So we'll wait for about the next 3 weeks or so before we apply fertilizer to it. So we still have so much more to cover. You can see it goes like that, and like that. So it's very essential that you know the necessary things to do to get the right result, so that you can actually get the right result for your product, for your farm and all. I'm emphasizing on doing the right thing because I know many of you are enthusiastic about going into agriculture. You've heard so many things about it, but it's not just hearing about so many things about it. It's about doing it rightly. We're also enthusiastic about it. Put in our hard-earned money, and oh my God, if you've been watching, if you've been following us over the years, of course, you will testify to the fact that last year was a bad year for us. There is no gainsaying about that. There is no missing words about that. We lost, and we lost heavily. We lost heavily, and we don't want such to happen to any of our followers. So thank you so much. We really love you. We are the farming couples. Thank you. You're on the farm working. Where are you now? What are you doing? Can you share your experience with us? Bye.